Yesterday, not even a full week into the new year, ICE murdered a U.S. citizen, Renee Nicole Good, after shooting her multiple times as she was seemingly attempting to drive away, blocking her from medical care and letting her die while a doctor stood by offering to help. The video of this tragedy is damning. I encourage every American to watch it and make their own judgment. A woman is dead, a child has been left without a parent, a community is shattered, and the American people are left once again demanding answers from an agency that has shown time and time again that it operates without accountability. What happened to Renee Good in Minneapolis demands a full, independent, and immediate investigation. I represent Arizona's 3rd Congressional District, a diverse and rich community of immigrants. For over a year now, ICE has been terrorizing my constituents. No agency is above the law, yet ICE is now the most well-funded law enforcement agency in the United States, receiving more funding than most militaries around the world, while operating with virtually no meaningful checks and balances. In the immediate aftermath of Renee Good's death, the Trump administration did what it does best. It lied. Kristi Noem and Stephen Miller rushed to smear a dead woman as a, quote, domestic terrorist, while Donald Trump took to Truth Social to gaslight the American people, asking them to deny their own eyes and accept his version of events instead. This is what authoritarianism looks like. This is what happens when the leader of a nation turns a federal agency into his personal paramilitary force against the civilian population of the United States. Donald Trump has weaponized ICE not to keep communities safe, but to terrorize them. Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey has called for ICE to vacate his city, and I echo that call. People in our communities don't feel safe because they are not safe. In my district, on Christmas Eve, a woman named Flor, a DACA recipient, was detained while Christmas shopping. Why is ICE spending resources to detain a DACA recipient on Christmas Eve? They claim they are going after, quote, real criminals, and that too is a lie. Just days ago, ICE agents detained 2 day laborers outside a Home Depot in Phoenix, briefly detaining a U.S. citizen in the process. These people are not criminals. This isn't law enforcement. This is a federal agency operating outside of its mandate, using fear as a tactic to spread fear and chaos in our neighborhoods. And it's no coincidence because Stephen Miller is rapidly hiring tens of thousands of new ICE agents. Many are poorly trained. Many have troubling backgrounds, all to meet this reckless mass deportation agenda that he has set out. We've been sounding the alarm for well over a year, and now the worst has happened. An American woman has died. That is why I'm introducing legislation to rein in ICE, demand transparency, and stop the unchecked funding that enables these abuses. I'm also joining as an original co-sponsor in an effort led by my colleague, Congresswoman Robin Kelly, to introduce articles of impeachment against Kristi Noem, the Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security. I urge my colleagues, Democrats and Republicans alike, to join us. A woman has been murdered. Silence is no longer neutrality, it is complicity. We must rein in ICE, we must demand accountability, and we must protect our communities from this abuse of power. Thank you, and I yield back.